Let's see, we get somebody in here. Let's go ahead and get into it. 10 grind, how you living? It's the kid, Dre the Kid, and I am back with another album for album live stream. We are doing Jim Jones versus Cameron. You find my channel for the first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share our social medias. All my social media will be in the description below. Hey yo, let me go ahead and get into the rules right quick. Rule number one. This is all my opinion. None of that I say is facts. This is just my personal thoughts on it. So don't take anything I say to heart. Rule number two, I do not count intros, skits, outros, or interlude unless the rapper is rapping over them. Rule number three, I do not count bonus tracks. I want to do all official track release only. So no video version and no bonus deluxe version. Just all straight tracks. And rule number four, how I grade my system is fire being the highest, good being the second, okay being the middle, and then like being the lowest. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna do Jim Jones album first, then I'm gonna do Cameron album, then I'm gonna go back to Jim Jones, and I'm going back to Cameron. I'm doing two albums this time, and the reason why I decided to put Jim Jones up against Cameron, though, because Jim Jones had been buzzing for like the last 2 weeks, and I want to see, I don't think Jim Jones got what it takes to say he's better than Nas, but let's see how he does in this civil war against his fellow former bandmate, that being Cameron in the Dead Sip Civil War. All right, we starting off with Jim Jones album on my way to church. The first two tracks were skits, so we're skipping that. And we're going to the third track. This is only one way up. Let's go. Only one way up. Basically, what I think they're saying on the song is basically like, we all in on this rapper thing, and the only place we can go is up. I felt like the beat on this song was good. I felt like the verses was okay. Uh, Joel Santana had my least favorite verse on this song, but overall, it's not a bad song. It's just okay to me. All right, moving on to track four. This is Jim Jones. And once again, if I'm going too fast, somebody leave a comment section if I'm going too fast, and I'll slow it down. Or want me to speed it up a little bit, I'll speed it up. Or you want me to give more of my opinion, I'll give more of my opinion.
Jim Jones. You know we've been through a lot of death. That's without a fuck. In my weed, these niggas, they mad. I'm fucking the season. As far as they hoes, they run me to see them. I fuck them and then they gon' run me to leave them. And the pick of obsession, I twist them, I sex them, I fix it, obsession. They call me, they miss me, they stress. I call them, they miss me, they stress. These hoes, they saying that shit that'll kill y'all, bitch, that is killing for millions. As far as my tips, we rich, the cars and the rips. We spend what you spend on your car on my wrist. Don't bother me bitching the midst of this crowd. I'm twisting my line. This is Jim Jones. On this track, Jim Jones pretty much
let you know what kind of person he is. He's a gangster. He type of dude this this match a chick. And also this track has like one of my forgotten things I used to love about the early 2000s. They had this thing called, Chipmunk Soul. I used to love it. That's when they have like the chipmunk high pitch voice singing in the background. Usually they do that, to cover a sample that they did so they won't get sued. But I love Chipmunk Soul. Did y'all were a fan of that? I like that. But aside from that, like it's typical subject matter. I'm a gangster. I'm trying. I'm smashing your broad. It's another okay track for me. Going on to the next track, track 5. Let's ride.
So, couple steps. This is about riders. Riders, not to know my riders. You riders that ride up, get high, just ride, get high, just ride. Lots of road, people pull it slow away. Big ass guns stolen with for the big out, we can roll the shit you rolling. Just straight up, no cooking it. Straight up cheese, no cooking it. Crazy beat that shoot up shit in the she's over the bricks. I'm cutting up cane to shut the rings, stacking toes, fucking games, wake in the morning, the fucking name. I'm in restaurants with the child, studying hard like a down. I keep my coons on these wild and shoot the beats and shit go down. The bomb and cheesecake call my cheesecake nation.
That's Let's Ride. It's using that Notorious B.I.G. Featuring Bone Thug sample, that Notorious Thugs. He's using that sample to pretty much give his own version of it called Let's Ride. He telling all his hitters, Let's Ride me. We got enemies we need to ride on. This feature J.R. Ryder. I get it's a good because I like the way Jim Jones flowed over this beat. I like J.R. Ryder's verse on the song, so I get this one a good. Let's go on to the next. Let's go on to the next track.
One of the easiest things you can do to increase your chance of getting recruited to play college sports is to create a free NCSA recruit.
Jones, killer the dogs, fly boys. You know I keep my eyes wide, east side high risers, west side low riders, best with the full fire. Yes, I for show fire, DIP low rider, see police slow to ride, see SWAT. They be thinking that the ride stolen. Keep your head up and your eyes open. Show the letter by the ride rolling. Creep up on them off like, what you say, fuck him, well, fuck him. Well, if he not, smoke him. We don't appeal to the law. You know we ride this motherfucker to the wheels of fall off. And the first bastard get fly, blip, blip, blip was my reply. 89 wolf pack and we wildin'. The 89 pull gas cause we violent. Shit, yeah, we put coke on the strip. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't say shit.
Since I made a game of bucks, no, I ain't been hanging much. Still slide through fly coops and the chains is clutch. Keep the banger tough, case I had to bang a fuck. Cause
we certified gangsters.
All day we hanging smut dog with a gang of thugs, honey brain. Got the range of drunks, killed the deal, still got cane and cuts. Cause
we certified gangsters.
Razor hot.
Certified gangsters. It has that Eazy-E Boys in the Hood sample playing in the background, and I like how they wove the beat into it. Jim Jones came with a good verse. Cameron had a good verse as well, and Bezel, I think that's the guy's name who did the hook. He did a good job on it. Here's the thing: I would have given this a fire if this was if they kept it like the music version of the song, where they had game on it and the hook was a little different. Now I ride with my best 45 in my take. I like that hook better, and I like the game. He had my favorite verse on the music video version. Like, due to the fact that this isn't the music video version, this is the album version. It's still a good, but because it's not on the same level as the video version, I can't give it a fire, so I give it a good. Leave in the comment section below. Let me know if I'm bugging. Would you give this a fire, or do you agree with me and give it a good? Because I'm giving it a good. All right, we're going on to the next. We're going on to the next track.
Jones, let's go. Players will come around, pounds are coming down. Like House of Pain, crisscross, jump around, chuck it down, stuff your style, the brothers are potty, the brothers spotty, Gotti, the brothers are body, mommy, real in this movie, she's feeling her she's movie, hope you get it right, it's a million, she right beside fire, like the five, the cat like the 9, 5, said, hand, 5, said, call, 5, drop, said, ball, 5, 5, 55 down, shot it out, 5, 5, fit it, touchdown. 25 shutdown.
Jamaican joint. This is another braggadocious track, but it ain't too much talk about, too much talk about nothing. I give this one okay. I give it okay. Going on to the next track, track 8.
Jobs aren't exactly legal.
Right after these messages.
Don't care.
This is End of the Road right here. It features T.I. and Bun B. T.I., in my opinion, on the song was he was way too relaxed and he was way too laid back in his flow and his delivery. His verse was pretty much "You try me, you die." Uh, Jim Jones versus pretty much, break down the pots and sell it, and split it up with my guys. Bun B, who had the best verse in my opinion, pretty much talk about he got his brother, how he got his brother Pimp back, and he ain't been the same since he went to jail. He down to ride, he down to die for his people to the the end of the road. I give this one okay. It's okay.
Joe, drop the status. That nigga. You know the streets is what it is, nigga. Watch the steps and watch them move. Shit, make them believe in his prophecy. You can see I'm trying to lead my democracy. To get money and rip the sleeves off my New York. And slow down, just trying to breeze through the project speed. At high speeds and my life 160. Became a moving keys in that 90 and my young boy tell me by the keys to the lobby. The boys rush in, 2 keys on my mahogany. Damn, in my life you can't see me, not possible. Open Harlem, 20 coops when we ballin', 40 troops of his problem. What now? This one nigga you know is a shotgun driver. One nigga when you don't trigger that shotgun fire. I ain't in front nigga, I shot some guys up didn't kill him no. And they came back to my block like riders. I'm like frozen tigers, road crushing fire. Fast retaliation.
Shotgun Fire. On this track, he pretty much giving a detail of his hitters going to do a drive-by for him because his ops, they messing with his money, he got his mind on his money on his mind. This was a surprising track for me. I like I said, I like that mind on money in my mind, with him chanting in the background. This was a surprise for me. I give this one a good. And track 10 is another skit, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that one, and we'll go to track 11.
Universal Technical Institute's diesel program provides hands-on training needed to service heavy-duty engines that power the world.
Okay. Yeah. We back in this bitch. I hear Jim Jones, just don't cop stuff. Goofy man, aka Jim Castle. I just love painting these pictures for the yeah. Steps at Eastside. Not yet observed in my cell, see. I was young, restless, running down with my gun in my vest. Yeah, I'm hungry and reckless. But no one better test us. No way, cause I got nothing to lose, something to prove. I'm screaming inside. All I don't want to do is what we live by, what we go down.
Lovely Days slash Memory Lane. On this track, Jim Jones is reminiscent of how he came up, in the game, from basically being in the streets, so him making his way to the rap game. I also use a Tupac sample that I can't remember where is it from, but overall, I get this one good. This is a good track. Going on to track 12. This Spanish Fly, this is pretty much the typical cliche. I seen this girl that I like, trying to get with her, she got a man, I'm gonna try to take her anyway. It's a typical cliche song. It's okay. It's not bad. But not good, not bad, it's just okay.
Trying to get on the side, that's on the mind, all the time. You hustle hard, hope the team's all down, so we can scoop a bit at the party and scoop a bit. You know the drill, homie. Play the rules and play the film, but don't be killed, homie. Stay alive. So it's the better days, the happier days, the shadow days, the better days. You see that we're there, most of the homies see the dead in jail. Those are the police that get you killed. My testimony's everything real.
Living Life as a Rider, pretty much the play on the Tupac song Ambitions as a Rider. It just pretty much tell you like what it's like living life as being a gangster. It's an okay track. It ain't bad. Going on to track 14.
Growing up, I was a little slower developing physically than most other kids. Sitting up, wrong.
Turn my vocals up. Turn my vocals up. Turn them up. Turn them up a little more. Turn them up a little more. Turn them up a little more. Born in the poverty, probably never get off the monopoly. Want me to stop it with all the monotony. Look at me like really hot my broccoli, nigga, but fuck the media. How did you come to be fatherly? Poverty, tell me the sin of the damn. Pop with the system is first and that. Melody, murder, buster, rain. When did the rapture happen? Nigga, just deeper than fast and vanish and not. Never gonna change my style. I do when I wanna pop. To they body rock style. Generation X, I am the mastermind. General militant set aside. Revolution, rebellious, totally out of line. I'm still in the mind of apocalyptic, biblical optimistic. Thank my lucky stars. Never to take my graces. I'm so grateful, Lord. Take me to the promised land. All I see is cop with guns. Sold in my side. Gone just like in the struggle with number one. Never will have a friend like me. Reality checking the fucking chairs. Man, because they laughing is over. We fucking told us we fucking love. And ain't nobody stopping my fucking drills. If I can melt down the words and put them in plastic slugs, rip it to the nation, let it go. Bitch, I would speak your mind, even if they get offended, cuz ride off in the sunset with the street niggas, cause that's who I love. Standing next to Capitol, Twin Towers, shoot up to the heaven sky. We rolling down in 95. Take the bridge, I'm ready to die. Grace of Capo, grace of Capo, when a moment of silence. Grace of Capo.
When you cringe your face off like that, then you just heard a nasty ass verse. Nasty as in good, throw, fire. Twin Towers. This is pretty much Busy Bone and Jim Jones sharing their stories of horror that they witnessed growing up in the hood. And Jim Jones, actually did a good job of keeping up with Busy Bone in there because on this song, because Busy Bone verse was fire. I was kind of wondering would Jim Jones be able to keep up with that, and he did. I get Twin Towers. This is a fire. Twin Towers gets a fire. All right, move on to the next track. I want to let that one play, but I couldn't.
So you know we want some answers all riding down with the automatic fucking load fire in the fan. Point devastated, praying that they let us make it. Heard about the incident. It's crazy how we just got made it. But it's better places. Jesus called the heavens. Make you turn the Lord open up. They told me how heaven they laughed on it. Certified, decorated, murder never hesitated. I heard it was premeditated. So and my home was segregated. Home walls are small, but my home pedal dedicated. East side, west side, shove, moves cannon, shoot cannons, point aim, broad day, whatever you said. Do it now. We live our life as a G, day and night with the heat, rolling dice in the street. Now come on, you get outside. Here's a story about the travel trip.
When thugs die. This track is pretty much telling the cautionary tale of when a gangster die and how the hood, react to it. People on the outside looking in might look at it just like, it don't matter, like it don't care. But he pretty much humanized, what gangsters go through. And he did a good job doing it. I get this one a fire. All right, moving on to the next track.
Dipset bitch, Joel Santana. Yes, 2004, it's a brand new motherfucking year. I hope you know that. Till a motherfucker can't breathe it. Yeah. Live from the bottom of the pot where the crack is cooked at. Yeah, I'm back like cook crack. Yeah. And I rap like cook crack. That's a good action, that's some good crack. My gun hotter than the stove is on. So hot, even I thought the stove was on. Oh, but the stove is off. I was just rolling hot. Back when the beefing is on. What it is, what it be, what's the scoop, yo? Eat a pop, lift on your jalapeno top. Now I've been seeing shots. Oops, that ain't gangsta, then what is gangsta? Nigga, I am gangsta. Who ain't gangsta? You ain't gangsta.
This is Gangster. On this track right here, they pretty much let you know like this is like the new gangster movie that's going on in hip hop. I get this one. I get this one okay. It's not bad.
Red Bull Zero. Zero sugar, 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Dipset. Come on. Black out. Let's go. Now this is that bomb diggy dang the dawn's hungry killer. Killer nigga, you think about harm and couples corrupted. He's the wrong vibe of the fucker. Labeled and known as a young pot to the public and meet human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. One word to describe me, spectacular. Yes. So stay calm, shorty. When you see that bomb 40, I pop it slow and rock and roll like Bon Jovi. So don't fool with the click, don't fool with the dip.
Crunk music. I can't remember exactly why I heard this beat before, but I heard this beat before on another song. I like this beat. And crunk music, this is pretty much the East Coast version of a crunk song. I give this one a good. I give it a good. Moving on track to the next track, track 18.
Music. Eastside construction bed. Northside construction bed. Southside construction bed. Midwest construction bed. NYC construction bed. LA construction bed. ATL construction bed. I guess you hear it on the live fire. Who's nigga in a 5? Broken 6 big
Bend and stretch. This is pretty much, bend and stretch, asking girls, can you bend and can you bend and stretch it over? Bend and stretch, can you make your money stretch? This is Jim Jones' first attempt at a club song, and it's okay. It's okay song.
I grew up in the jet spot, bitch. Press driveway, I hold a tech live bait. I'm so grateful. In the pissy staircases, we just sitting there waiting with them crystal clear cases trying to make the sale. When I'm wrecking around, I'm in church with my pen. I'm pitching the cracks in the benches, my man. There ain't no freezing this game. I'm the freezing the rain, trying to make cheese off the cane so I can freeze up and change. Or put the springs on the thing so I can speak through the game. That's why I think kind of different. And some think that I'm twisted because I smoke too.
Talking to the world. He pretty much another track where he pretty much tells his perspective of how he came up, in the drug game. I get this one a good. The last two tracks are just pretty much skits, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that and get my final verdict. This album is pretty much Jim Jones pretty much giving his life story of how he came up, in the streets of Harlem and made his way to the rap game. Overall, I would say this is a solid album. To me, like it started off kind of slow, but toward the middle and the end, it picked up. So yeah, that's just my take on it. It's a solid album. All right, we're gonna see how it matches up against Cameron's album, Confessions of Fire.
Meta, bust straight Frank again.
Last time you got a replacement Frank at Fins and Friends.
One, one, two. Check me the fuck out. I'm here now. I'm here now. Y'all should have never left me no motherfucking game. They fucked up like me, yeah. And I did it to they close, man. Right on that. Yo, hey, yo, you see him. Him in the PM with the Korean. Team, land in Korea. Take the lead, jet flight, with Thursday night. They like, oh, them niggas hurt me right, but for that person, I go to church right, so just like first the ice, and nigga, when they merchandise, my niggas born free. Sprinkle 10 grams of coke when they cornflakes, and make it pause and place. When they lose on my neck, you'll say, Lord, I'm safe. My shit costs some cake, they you need to afford a day. But yo, you mention out, my dream, tell them out. You talk cats like Mark Lawrence, and motherfucker, can you show?
This track right here, Cameron showing off his lyrical ability, and it has that it was good. It was good, Blue the Man. I mean Buddha Man. That thank you for showing up. What you saying? Now I was just saying what's up. But now I'm talking about this Cameron song right here, Glory. Like I was saying, this track right here, it got that band from TV sample playing in the background, and it's Cameron showing off his lyrical ability. I give this one okay. I give this one okay. Go. Oh yeah. By the way, the first track was just an intro track, so that's why I didn't count it. So we're on to the third track.
Bitch, crack. Got front half, check that, get that, sit that, smooth tips, get that, learn how to flip it. Big stacks to make act, now I got the big bag. Since big one, big in the dish, get with a snitch, now I'm independent mix, friends sending me flicks, girls sending me kids, business. Had to tap it in with this.
357. This is another track with Cameron showing off his lyrical ability. I like this one better. I like Glory. This one just okay to me as well. Go on to the next track, Rock and Rollin'. Once again, if I'm going too fast, let me know.
My cousins up at the bar, but you see me in the car. You start with a double R, Range Rover, Rolls Royce, even got a Rocky Road. See my ice and a hot road, baby. Rock a boat, I live it out, now I live it out. Cars gotta flip it out, every year I get it out. I be hard gone, I be hardcore. Girls with they thumb on, I'm playing hardcore. Drinking Sean on, with a charm on. You smoke weed, what you think, girl? Start the car up, take her on a long ride. Don't you think my favorite wheel on the wrong side? No, I'm sorry, this is a Ferrari that moan like my car. Rock with Safari, but not die. We like the party, every
Rock and Rollin'. This track right here just is pretty much a flat. It's pretty much just a flashy song. You know, you got JD doing the ad libs, and I guess JD did the beat as well. I actually like this one. I give this one a good. I gave this one a good. Moving on to track 5.
Okay, you be stressing. I don't understand that you're grown, but yet you question it. I'm guessing that you love them, but you in it for the pay. Know where you at every minute of the day, but since we learned to feed, it's like a yearn for sleep. And my girls in my face now return to beat. It's like a sin or a crime, you in the pants all the time. And man, know you ain't with your friends all the time, but I be selfish, taking chances alone. That's why I hang up when he is phone. I be calling from my house, being the ball I be. Plus I know too cheap for call I be. My girl in my face just stressing me out, but I dial another number. She crush me down. Right now, so fun. How much you ever really think about the Lord?
Cameron is an asshole for this song. This song, Wrong Ones, is pretty much him detailing how he's smashing his homie's girl. Why him, Cameron, also got a girl. So basically they cheat on their significant others. And Cameron is basically telling the story from the perspective of the cheaters, pretty much humanizing them in a sense, about what they doing. They know what they doing is wrong, but you know they ain't gonna stop. But they are considerate of the other people's feelings. But at the end of the song, Cameron get the girl pregnant and pretty much don't give a damn. Cameron an asshole. He's an asshole. That man is an asshole for real. This track, I get this one a good. It's good. It's fucked up, but it's a good song though. I give it to it. All right, moving on to the next track.
For the McLaren Formula One team, a successful car starts with over 14,000 meticulously crafted parts perfectly tracked with Smartsheet.
Understand? Feel like that's fucking cool. Nah, you understand? Feel like that's fucking cool. Nah, you understand? Oh, beautiful. Yo, Jeff, hurry up before they give up on me. Come on, my man. Yo, Jeff, I'm mistaken. I ain't trying to snake you. I understand, I still love you. But nowadays, I'm the one that live the wrong side of yo. I'm like a role model. And my girl's pregnant. Yo, for real, now I want to see my family in pain. Shut up. What? Yo, man.
Death. On this track right here, Cameron got shot. He's having a pretty much a near-death experience, and he's talking, Death, aka the Grim Reaper. He's talking to him to give him another chance at life at life. At the end, Death does give him another chance at life because he knows he's gonna screw up again. And when he screws up again, he's not gonna have, another chance, for forgiveness. Uh, it also has that Biggie ooh thoughts playing in the sample playing in the background. I didn't expect this kind of track from Cameron, a dark horrorcore type of song, but he did a good job at it, and I give it a good. That's just my opinion on it. Moving on to the next track.
You might see Cameron design up in the weird, now reclining like a chair. I might just be weird, now we pull up in the whip, the might just stop and share. And when it comes to girls, they behind us every day. I mean, when I hang up on them, they pressure it down. I mean, what the fuck is it? Why you stressing me, child? It'd be one thing if you want finesse my sound. But when I go to court, the dress of the child, you're not my white. If I ahead, I'll be fast. Better be down, only question, better be out.
Horse and Carriage. On this track, Cameron is pretty much telling the chick, I'm the man right now, I'm rich, I'm famous, I got women constantly chasing me, but if you're willing, do something strange for a little piece of change, I'll be your man for a little while. You can have, horse and carriage, horse and carriage, not the finer things in life. I like this beat, and I like Mace on the hook. What I want to get this one. You know what? I give it a fire. Moving on to the next track.
Shit, now you know I love that, right? Like I gotta have it, gotta keep the drug game. Why? Until we blow up with that platinum stuff, man. Yo, what you think, man? The guy feel the same. Cause I'll be outside making cocaine to me. But if it ain't about money, then it ain't about me. I ain't in poverty, and no one's starving me. Cause when I first fell, he was all robbery.
Now, ain't that the popcorn pedal black? I know y'all ain't gonna come out in front like that. Y'all done
Me, Mommy, and Jimmy. On this track right here, Jim Jones, no, not Jim Jones, sorry, Cameron is pretty much giving his aberrations of making it big, whether that making it big in the drug game, making it big, with getting with the ladies, or making it big, in the rap game. He got his mother on the track, and she pretty much bursting his bubble every time, telling him no. Chill all that down, calm down with all that. I like it's like I said, it's unique the fact every time he says some wild stuff, his mother pretty much bringing him back down to reality. I like that dynamic on the track. I don't know if that's his mama for real on the track, but I like that dynamic. And I also like the sample. It's a Mariah Carey sample. I don't know if is it Mariah Carey? I think it's Mariah Carey. But overall, I give this track a fire. I give it a fire, man. I think this is a good one. All right, moving on to the next track.
When we bundle our home and auto, we save, and you just can't put a price on that.
Yo, why I stay here? No, y'all don't play fair. When the disrespect, with your neck, stick the tech, yelling out, baby, hit the deck. All the people, see my face on all the TV, laid out like Castellano on the wall with you. To my family, all the people. Yeah, my mother, I can't judge her, I love her, but trust her, she a sucker. When he does, when I turn around, they a knock at the liquor store, buried dead.
Prophecy. I think what Cameron is talking about on his track basically is like leaving his old life behind and try to pursue better. And he's kind of calling himself out a bit for like being wrong in that regard, but he felt like he's doing what he gotta do. And the track featured Kelly Price. I get this one. I get this one a good. I thought it was a good track. Moving on to next.
Check it. Hey yo, it's very rare that you see me in Lansing in a club above, partying and dancing. If so, it's crazy, Bacardi and some Branson. All that without in a Harley or dancing. I ain't dissing chicks, but I ain't taking shit. That's fun, yo. With me, you get fish and chips. That's right, exotic and we live it. But just cause I got it down, mean you wanna get it now. Take a black dancing. Red bone beautiful, just brushing teeth for me. That's suitable. Don't care about your toes or your cuticles. First to lie, your work to die. It's a one night stand not to hurt your pride. But I'm a dog, I ain't worth a lot. Tell you being chill, he don't deserve to die. Plus the nigga probably ain't circumcised.
We got it. And it's another track featuring Mace. On this track, you know, Cam just being braggadocious, you know, how he talk about, you know, I'm rich, I got this going on, I'm the man to other women, you know, can't be tied down, you know. I get this track okay. It's an okay track. Moving on to the next one.
Yeah. This song goes out to all the teens across America, man. Living in single parent homes and they goes a little bit deep. I swear to God, I hate him. Fuck it, I would break him. When he come around, her brain sizzle like a steak. Damn, can't Jakes take him? She neglected him. Run around with this punk nigga recklessly. Had her in the tongue, yeah, she was an ecstasy. Mud's love, very possessive, only excessive. That's a boyfriend. Boyfriend, see, let me specify. Her last man took the money, left the guy, desert dry, gave it to D-Rug, she kept her hot. When he come around, see her facial, guess she wasn't afraid, she sniffed it in her nasal. She wouldn't even listen, I told her he ain't faithful, he fucking with on Rachel. Y'all so dumb, making me look disgraceful. He got a girl hates and another white with him and Rachel. I'm your day, I'm that day, in the out, I'm your dog. When I need, I'm your boy, I'm your weak. You love me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm the monster in your dreams. For my love, you will feed. Yo, put the deal done.
D-Rugs. It has that I'm your pusher man sample. It tells a dark tale of Cameron and his mom and her boyfriend D-Rugs. Her boyfriend D-Rugs is a metaphor, you know, for drugs. He talked about how his mother chose drugs over him and he resisted her for that until, you know, he started messing with drugs, but in a different way. Instead of getting high, you know, he was selling drugs, and he pretty much told you how drugs pretty much took it over both of their lives from different perspectives, with his mom getting high and him selling it. This is a very like dark tale, and he did a good job with the subject matter. This is probably the best song on the album, in my opinion. I give it a fire.
Yo, son, I'm gonna sit here and let y'all love me, cause I'm at a diamond. Girl, it's lovely, and though we in love, we ain't all lovey-dovey. Smack me on the ass, say fast, nigga, fuck me up. Don't worry if my baby girl trust me. I don't do nothing for her to bust me. I would never if our rings was rusty, or feet was crusty, or arms was musty. Cause ain't nobody getting that, just me. And ain't nobody hitting that, just me. If I cheat, I know that she would cut me, stuck me, but you know how many drugs I see. Back in the days, they wouldn't even touch me. Now they say they don't want nobody but me. And tell the truth, them girls are just
Feels good. And this is pretty much a lovey-dovey song, about a man meet a girl he like and he caked up with it and he's happy. Which is no pun intended, a good feeling. Also not another pun intended, it's getting the good. And okay, we're gonna skip track 13. We're gonna go to track 14. A Pimp's a Pimp.
As
Right
I
after these
started growing
messages.
out my natural hair color, I noticed my moderate to severe lines.
Kim, I'm sorry if you have to hear this message, but this is to you, you senseless bastard, Kim. I hate you. I hope you get my fucking bus. You dumb, you nosy bastard. The tongue is always just
Now when it comes to these homies, I care them, I got them. Grip them and rock them, but if I hand them, I pop them. But if I lick them, I lock them. And I ain't paying the shit off. Let my game shut it off. But they ain't in my balls. Got to train them like dogs. Now they talk to when they sit on the couch. Now how they lick me up and never shit in the house. But I'm in babies with babies at the street. Drive them crazy. They say, can't say me. Now I pimp them and they take.
A Pimp's a Pimp. This track, Cameron is pretty much they know how he be doing tricks when it comes to his money, and and him just smashing and passing. I guess one of good. Moving on to track 15.
Wow. It's been 21 years since my last confession. Seems like a very long time. Confession. Don't let the crowd be paradise. So fuck my father guys. I was one of the Bible guys, but when my girl got sodomized, I was traumatized. Shoved it deep down the throat and told her it was a taste test and make it deep throat. So she went at the base strap. I mean, fuck that and stuck up. I said, man, fuck the AIDS test. Because I'm going to go for it anyway. I wanted like to taste up, but a guy, I could get him hate. Here's a tattoo in Spanish. Wait. Who got the description fit? Don't get me wrong for Jimmy Jones. I'm here with the crowds.
Confessions. This is another dark track on this album. Where he pretty much confessing to all the wrong that he's done. Is pretty much giving excuses of why did he do the wrong that he done, and he pretty much not taking accountability for his action. And he's in a confession hall. Roman Catholic. He's in the religion. He's in the confession hall. He's asking, God to forgive him, but he's not really, taking accountability for what he's done. I give this one a good. I give it a good. Next track.
B, I'm feeling it from the heart now, B. Those Mason Bethel, fuck y'all. Around and made my nigga blood can't be here. Popping them niggas in. Fuck y'all niggas.
Fucking runs. Never let me be able to play no choice about fucking too young. What about that fucking now she never gave me no hand. Pussy.
My bad. This is the Angelo song. My bad. Skipping this one.
I just split your back. And you remember that stank bitch hitting the deck? Yeah, that's when your pretty ass ate Gucci free. And I walked it down right down the street. The cop pulled us over. I had to keep the heat low. But I gave him the money to pay those Doritos. Yo, you real funny. Yo, you know how we go. Yeah, motherfucker, without the ego.
Me and my boo. This track is about a platonic friendship between a man and a woman, but the friends ain't really believing them. But on this track right here that features Charlie Baltimore, they pretty much talk about how they had each other's back, through thick and thin, and how they wouldn't, date or hook up with one another. And like I said, the title of the track is very misleading because it's me. It's pronounced "me and my boo." But overall, they did a good job with the subject matter, and I like the playful banter that they get back to back one another. I get this one a good.
I'm yawning, while y'all are morning, snoring, in the store, fake bringing the corner, me like poetry. You know how you get your money, don't insult me. Shut up, for me not stepping, you can fault me, yeah. I chill, but we about to like Chicken Hill, like a man, you think you wild?
Shanghai. On this track right here, Kaiwan pretty much telling the story of him shaking down a Chinese business that's using it for a front. I get this one a good.
Ordinary family.
All astronauts go up into space and come back forever changed.
Will become fantastic.
Yo, my nigga, truth to the guns. Son, you know what I mean? You don't think I'm nice, son? Nigga, I can say what I want to say. I got my nigga, whatever. Yo, hold on. Something. But just let niggas know. Yeah. See, the drug game was always a man's sport. That's what Cam thought. So every day I have 100 grand sport. On the transport, kept inside the jam sport. A real hootie game. We ain't care who he blames. Shit was all the same until Julie came with a movie aim. You know the mayor, nigga. A fight crime approach. Acting like a con host, but getting time for a roach. A little endo, that's when, yo. I said I'm messing with these rimbos. It's easier to pimp hoes. Nowadays they trip hoes. Don't take much to make her. Just take her to a place where it's nice, show her the ice and might give her a fake fur. But girls, I control them classy. Old and nasty, old and sassy. I ain't gonna front that nigga go.
Confession. On this track, I mean not confession, sorry. Who's nice? He's basically saying, like, you're a good person, you're a nice guy. He's like, who's a nice guy, man? I done this, that, and the third. I get this track okay, so time for the final verdict. Confessions of Fire versus Take 'Em to Church. Like I said, Take 'Em to Church was a solid album. Confessions of Fire, I felt like this is a good album. Where this album didn't take that long to get started, like Jim Jones album. Like I said, in my opinion, Jim Jones album need time to heat up. Cameron, no, pretty much no later than the third track. He pretty much was going from there. But like I said, overall, my opinion, the first round goes to Cameron. I'm giving it to Confessions of Fire over Take 'Em to Church. Now we're about to go back to Jim Jones, Hustler's Poem album.
You know, like I say, life don't stop for no one. You better keep grinding.
Wait, hold on. I gotta that didn't have all the tracks on it.
You never know what it took to get here. Just leave from here. It's a way of life. It's more than a two. real right check is how we pay for the cars. Pushing lanes up sevens, I'm racing the cars. Boys no stress, facing the charge. Still praying the car. This life's not promised. Can't even mañana. I'm never moving bricks. Paranoid and belly hearts. I'm leaving out the club, and the boys never hide. I'm chasing death, getting close to the 30. I'm sunny outside, but the roast is dirty. Bring the days out of home, nights open, Jones.
That's the intro track right there. They pretty much prepares for what you about to get in this album. A fast ride, you know, about the about a flashy lifestyle, and them having so much money they feel like they above the law. And the feature Max B on the track. I get this one a good. This is a good way to start off the album.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. Together for $16.99 a month.
Like I say, life don't stop for no one. So better keep grinding. Act dumb, don't approach us. We hit the spot instead of club sofas. So get the club owners. Cause we the foresight. Knicks game courtside. Big chain, sporty ride. Check for the Lord of skies. Course session so you all can rise. And pay homage to the boy drives. So many niggas on my corner died. A marijuana high, I'm on you guys. And never mind that. My cash better find that. We do the math. Kick the cash. Now with a paper act. Man with a yay away. Should make you wait.
So Harlem on this track right here, Jim Jones is pretty much tell you like how him as Harlem niggas is come in and take everything over the rap game that be. This track feature this another track featured Max B. I get this one a good.
Yeah, turn it up and have fun. Chill out. Like that shit sound like rock music. You know what I'm talking about? Chill. Fuck it. This is my life, nigga. Shit. Huh. This is a dream of a hustler. Had to put it in the fiends, was in love with us. Got another team that can fuck with us. And work them up and keep the thing in every truck with us. I was sweating like rich hours and some of my pictures ain't going so hard. Got some of us fit dogs, minus setbacks, got some of us trips.
Big City Bright Lights is pretty much you know, telling the city. This is pretty much tell about the city of New York. I thought this one okay. Giving on to the next track.
Bad dreams. Hope the feds don't grab the team. We been labeled as the troublemakers. Sell whole pies so you ain't got to cook the cake. Tell no lies to the Lord coming down. Praise to Allah, hope the Lord he's safe. Pray for me. And now laws is what made us. Live fast like until we fall out major. Until I see a ribbon in the sky. Cop plush cars and pork ribbons on the ride. And due to my political ties, I can't roll around now.
Emotionless. It's basically he talking about, you know, whether I die or in the streets or whether I lose my life to a jail cell, I'm gonna stand tall. I'm not gonna fold. I'm not going emotionless. I'm not going to, you know, crack under pressure, you know, because because of life we live. Emotionless, I get it so good.
I'm back. I'm on my dip test shit, nigga. 20, 30 grand on pocket. Foreign car outside. Living like fast. You niggas need to catch up. Smoke those. NYC. Here we go, okay. This dip test seat. You ready to grind? Get your money, nigga. You get money, man. Fuck boy. Rub yours, nigga. Yeah, nigga, what you know about that? Yeah, nigga. Shit.
Rapper Time. This track right here, he talked about grind, being on the grind, get that money. This is one of the best track on the album. This is one of my favorite beats on the album. I get this one a fire. Rapper Time gets a fire. And all right, next on to the next track.
Dick's epic 4th of July sale is on. Take 20% off bog bags and igloo coolers. 25% off skin.
Trying to get this money. We take trips in the winter, jet plane, the climates where it's sunny. We got mommy on the dance floor, riding to the beat, tip chill, and bubbly. But at the end of the day, we finna to play. I'm trying to pick the toes and down.
Pentatell. This track is basically like, we've been hustling all day, grinding, we ready to unwind, chill out, go to the club, have some fun, pick up on some females. This is an okay track right here. It's not, it's okay. Moving on to the next track. Get it popping. I guess it's like a continuation of it. You found your little girl you can go chill with. No, not little girl. Sorry. Chick that you could deal with. Try to take it back to the crib. Try to get it popping with her. This track is okay. It's an okay track. Moving on to the next track. Next track is the skit. So we're gonna go into track 9.
So we leave with the top with it. Uncle Jones, me with the top missing. I'm sitting clean with the bottom getting. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten. I spent about $8,000, mommy on stage, doing the ring dance. She let it hit the floor, made it pop. Got my pedal to the floor, screaming, fuck the cops. No lie, you know this. Outside, it's like showbiz.
Y'all know where that's going. I ain't gotta say, y'all know where that's going. This is pretty much this pretty song pretty much about balling, living a fancy life. I ain't gotta say where that's going. Y'all know where that's going. Move on to track 11 because track 10 is the skit.
They got us fucking up the star. Push up to the moon. Breeze up from the telly. Up from our home. White tea in the belly. Nothing like the falls. Made it rain on them bitches. A bucket full of walls. Make up and go on niggas. Those bitches don't want to party up Patron. Niggas. Call hoppers the hard stuff. She's trying to kill them at the party. Call them ball hoppers. I see you live up in the sky. Call them star watch. They chase star boys. Trap stars. Fast cars and executives. Rap stars. Black cars. So we can swipe and charge it to the game.
Love of my life. The track is pretty much about, him firing the girl that he want to settle down with. It's cliche, but it's okay. Moving on to track 13, because track 12 is a skit.
This is not Trey News. Heard Jimmy Jones hit with your brother. We apologize for the drought all week, but it looks like thunderstorms all weekend. We finna make it rain on you motherfuckers. You heard me? Look. Weatherman with that money, I make it rain on the floor. Weatherman with that paper, I make it rain on the floor. Weatherman with that kitty, I make it rain on the floor. I make it rain on the floor. I make it rain on the floor. Weatherman with that money, I make it rain on the floor. Weatherman with that paper, just left the bank, I took 50.
I just realized something. Is this the first make it rain on the type of track right here? You know, we talk about, throwing money on somebody. Weatherman. This feature Lil Wayne and Stack Bundles. Lil Wayne did the thing on the song, but I felt like Stack Bundles had the best verse. Rest in peace to Stack Bundles. Weatherman, I get this one a good. I give it a good.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays for those who love family resorts and for those who do not. There we go.
Now don't push me away. This is the first time I met you, girl. You shook me away.
You had me shook up.
You knew the life of niggas cooking up, yeah.
The bowlers.
And plus you knew the pitfalls and the tumbles of the game.
The industry.
You seen the spotlight, watch niggas crumble to the face.
So crazy.
And all the time they try to tell me stay humble, let me tell you. Tell me what happens like. Let's go half on the babies. And if not, let's just go half on the sage. Drop top cool. While we pumping sweet sage, flying up 90s, doing us pushing 80s. The road trips, the late nights got you pissed. The road trips, the late nights got us rich. The clothes that we wear, the place that we piss. When we get shot, when we ate, when we sit. So if I don't get a chance to tell you, not too often lately, girl, how your hands so helpful. In this car, girl, every man is helpful. So baby,
Don't Push Me Away. This is my favorite track on the album. On this track right here, Jim Jones is basically telling his girl, let's not fall apart. I understand that I'm gone. I understand I'm on the road sometimes. I understand, you miss me sometimes, but, even when I can't be here with you, but, let's not let this break us apart. It also featured that, that Chipmunk soul again. And also, what I learned about the song right here, this is not Jim Jones' song. This is Stack Bundles' song, My Brother's Keeper. This song came from him, so I guess he gave the song to Jim Jones. And Jim Jones pretty much put his own spin on it, made it about relationship. But nonetheless, this is a fire. I get a song a fire. This is my favorite track on the album.
You said fire. Oh, yeah. It's that dope boy shit, nigga. Smell it. Praying on the top, sharp like leprechauns. I came in the drops, cautious and heavy charms. I came from the block, slows for ex-cons. We aim in the blocks, of course, ready to bomb. Now I seen the custody couple rides in the same gear. Also seen the nigga couple rides in the same year. The concrete jungle, the trees to swing from.
Poor Wax. I give this one a good. I like Hell Rail killed his verse on this song right here. I also like this beat. This beat kind of knocked to me as well. And I think the track just another we gangsters, we here to take over type of track, but they did a good job with it, so I give it a good. Next track, 17, because 16 is good as well.
NYC, it's a place I love. My homies, I ain't gonna forget about you. Cause I'm still on the grind, so I got you in mind. I know. Don't stop, no, we got shit in the blood. I'm gonna take my name every that's in the blood. I know. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. I know. Me and my choices. Running through the streets of early puberty. What influenced me? It was the jewelry.
Don't forget about me. This track right here is pretty much telling Jim Jones say he's not gonna forget where he come from. He gonna take people with him on his way to the top as he as he going. This is another one with Max B. Like Max, I'm not gonna lie, Max B. I don't know if Max B gets a lot of credit for this album, but Max B, he was also a highlight on this album. So I give this one a good.
You learn in jail, you can't learn in the street. That's learning patience. I just finished doing 10 years ago. I just came home. I done did 10 years straight. I went in 2016, came home. Late nights to the early days. Poor nigga knew the street life. Young G's beneath the street lights. Try not to catch 3 strikes. You better run, see police lights these nights. You love my man. Getting fakes with the crew, getting bust for pain.
I know this track right here is basically saying, I understand what people are going through when they did that street life when they get that time. I get this one okay. I thought it was an okay track. Moving on to track 19.
The rap police is on my ass. Searching for the raps. I'm stepping on the gas, all sorry through the traffic. Watching the sunrise, pushing up the grass. Money in my mind got me thinking about the cash. Cause I hope they got more. You gotta have your paper while they knocking at the door. I'm hoping they don't wait at night. I'm on fire trying to get the treasure. Plus rides getting high till the FBI come and get us. How we hit the clubs in the city. Now I got the dollars in
My life. This track right here, he pretty much turned his life of as a gangster, as a criminal, how you gotta duck the police and how you gotta make money and all that. I give this one a good. Moving on to the final track of this album.
Yo, the devil is a concrete jungle. And yet, there's more to life than misery. We have to have unity in our community. We have to work together, brothers. Hopefully, yo. Yeah, this is Dr. Ben. I'm with Jim Jones. All those I was confused. Jim said forever. We're talking about the concrete jungle is a jungle. Life and death. We have to choose life. It's a big
concrete jungle. No toss as a chain. For the bundles. The hard grips came. D's when they come through. It's hard to get some change. Smoke a weed.
Concrete Jungle. This is another track where they talk about their upbringing, where they come from, and what they do to get here. And I believe Jay-Z on the song, and Jay-Z gave a fire verse. I like the beat, and I feel like Jim Jones also gave a fire verse. So this song right here, I give it a fire. I give this a fire. So final verdict. This album right here, this is a good album, a very good album. Jim Jones, Hustle Poem, very good albums. I felt like the production quality was very good. Max B did a great job of pretty much, being a supporting character on this album. This is Jim Jones' best album. We Fly High. That's his biggest song. Well, you know what? Let me not say this is his best album because I've listened to all of Jim Jones' album, but between this album and On My Way to Church, this album is superior. So that's a better way of saying it. We Fly High, like I said, that's a classic song right there. Don't Push Me Away, Concrete Jungle, those are some of the highlights. So let's see how it matches up against Cameron Come Home With Me album.
Meta, how can I get my 2-year-old his breakfast?
He likes it when you make silly things.
You know what's popping? I'm not fucking with you, man. You ain't have my money now. My connect not fucking with me.
Nah, yo, B, word the blood, yo. We got it popping right now. Me left and Gator, man. Just got Poppy breaking the hat, B. I got everything I owe you with another hat B. Right now in the car. That's work, B. Right now? Right now, B.
Right now in Massachusetts, I'm gonna call up. I'm gonna give you $1.
Ain't no fucking losing weight. I'm back on these highways, moving cakes. Like space to call, what I'ma do today. I'ma call you a state. Nah, fucking get the beats and rock, move the break. Baby, do the thing. I got to move behavior. Fuck scrutiny. Y'all niggas screwing me. Killing nothing like you trying to slide. Y'all gon' hear a nigga pop it, yeah. Y'all know how to slide. Please, got a face in time. I'm stressed out.
Losing weight. This track is pretty much about, it's about selling drugs. It's really that self-explanatory. I get this one a good. Let's go on to the next track.
Just play it. Okay. Killer. All the girls see them. Look at his kick. Look at his car. All I say is, look, mommy, I'm no good. I'm so good. Clap at your soul. Your soul. Let me clap this over. Killer. I'm not your companion. Or your man stand there. Hit me when you want to get red. I be squared. I be right. With lots of mafia. Shot for lots. Cops and robbers. Let me block. But she like the way I think about you. Beat that on me. You want me 6 plus Chanel ski hat. She wants the so I give her the. Now she's screaming out. She's playing with herself. Can't dig it out. Never up. It's just a fuck girl. Get it out. Pick one up. They want the boy. The guns with big damage. Listen to my home.
Y'all niggas can't fuck with them. I'm telling you. Put a shell in you. Now he bleed. Get him. Call us. He bleeds. He needs.
He's screaming. Damn, shut up. He's snitching. This nigga's bitching. He's twisted. If fans was listening, damn. I'm in trouble, need bail money. Where the fuck is my? I got trust for my. That's why I fuck with my. That's my nigga. He won't come with this. He got love for us. That's my.
Y'all know where that's going. Pretty much a self-congratulatory track about how they them dudes. You don't want to try. We got all the women and we got all the gangsters riding with them. Y'all know where that's going. I ain't gotta say it, man.
Oh, wait, killer. ROC. Big short. My ambitions is a killer. Yo. As soon as I get here, niggas wanna rap the rocker. Nah, bag, slab, rap the rocker. Get up, back, block the cop killers, clapping coppers, blasting choppers, past the rocker. Listen, don't ever mention Dash or Hopper. It's a Harlem thing, dog. Clash with monsters. Remember me? Got jumped on TNT. Next week, back pump, TNT. All my niggas got M16.
Live my life, leave me alone. This track, he contradicts himself. He telling people leave him alone, but he's the one out here causing trouble. And it pretty much had the bitches as a rider, sample on there. It's an okay track, not bad. Moving on to track 5. Daydreaming. This track, this is pretty much another lovey-dovey track about me and the girl you like. Y'all become an item you want to do everything for. Stay real cliche love song. It's okay. Moving on to track 6.
Hey, yo, come on home with us, man. Harlem World USA, man. Take a walk with us on our block, man. See how we live. Dipset, come on home with me. Early 90s, it wasn't girly and shiny. I was certainly bright, cause I ain't got no fresh clothes. Or tricky with the XOs. My house at its best, though. I'm fixing up a 60 pack with a kitty cat. Might run around the damn sticky trap. Come on home with me. When my mama found my crack flat, threw it away, so I snapped at her, back slapped her. She picked up a bat like a wire, for that matter, hit me. I was back at her. Come home when I touched the DTs. Line around the corner, but I'm getting the free cheese.
Come home with me. The track pretty much something like, come on, let me take you on this ride and let you know how Harlem was when we were growing up. The track featured Joel Santana. I get this with a good. Moving on to track 7.
Just ladies, man. Oh, nigga. Yeah.
Welcome to the Empire State, home of the World Trade, birthplace of Michael Jordan, home of Biggie Smalls, Rockefeller headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, Killer Cam, Young Hope is definitely in the building. Brooklyn, Harlem World. I'm a BK Brawler, Marcy Rogers, always order. Pure Coke Copper, get your order up.
Welcome to New York City. Featured Joel Santana and Jay-Z, man. They pretty much, all of them pretty much slaughtered this track right here. They welcome us, the outsiders, the fans, to New York City. How things are, what comes from here, the legacy that the city holds. I give it a fire. Moving on to the next track.
Hey, man.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
We gon' get it on the ride.
Smoke.
I smoke.
I drink.
Me too.
All good.
We gon' get it on the ride.
Got drop.
Got you.
Got truck.
That's you.
All right. We gon' take a ride tonight. So, man.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we gon'
Yo, now it's downtown clubbing, ladies' night. Seen Shorty, she was crazy, right? And I approached baby like, Mom, what's your age and type? She looked at me and said, you's a baby, right? I told her, I'm 18 and live a crazy life. Plus I tell you what the 80s like, and I know what the ladies like. Need a man that's polite, listens and takes advice. I could be all 3, plus I can lay the pipe. Come with me, come stay the night. She looked at me laughing, like, boy, your game is tight. I'm laughing back, like, sure, you're right. Get in the car, and don't touch nothing, sit in the car. Let's discuss something. Either we loving or I see you tomorrow. Now we speeding up the west side, hand creeping up on left side. I'm ready to do it, ready to bone, ready for dawn. 55th exit, damn, already we home. Now let's get it on.
Hey, man. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
We gon' get it on the ride.
Smoke.
I smoke.
I drink.
Me too.
All good.
We gon' get it on the ride.
Got drop.
Got you.
Got truck.
That's you.
Okay.
And we gon' take a ride tonight.
So, man.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we gon' get that I got it. My ex wanna holler and spit. Told me to acknowledge you quick. She like, Cam, stop fronting. On that Dave hostage tip. Come on, but let's smile and sip. I'm like, Mama is sick. I promise you that. Usually I have a problem with chicks. They all say I'm rotten and rich, but nah, booty's real. High heels do be feel. Plus got them Gucci nails, you a cutie still. And this my damn girl too, ain't no poopy deal. We left the movies with Uzi Suzuki wheels to the jacuzzi. I tell you, my booty's real. I mean,
Hey Ma, a track where Joel Santana and Cameron talk about them meeting up with chicks and and boning. I get it's a fire. Also, the beat is smooth. Freaky Zeke on a hook with a woman is also very smooth, and they have good chemistry. Hey, ma, what's up? I get it's on a fire. So let's go on to the next track.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track, so your team can spend more time celebrating wins. Try it for free at asana.com.
I'm looking for a hoe. Found the hoe. And the hoe ended up being a hoe. My man Zeke always told me a hoe's gonna be a hoe. Let a hoe fly. Let the birds fucking fly. Let them fly, right, Zeke? Fuck that fly. Wait. Yo, I need a girl that can sing like Selena, ass like Trina, tits like Janet, get beat like Tina. Have you seen her? I mean, cake like Oprah, chauffeur, keep the
On fire tonight. This song right here is freaking hilarious. This song pretty much a continuation of the song "Hey Ma," where they met up with a chick, took the chick home, boned, but didn't wear a condom and got burned. They talk about now the chick burned them. Now they talk about burning the chick with a firearm. It's hilarious, man, because both of y'all are at fault here. She's at fault for burning you, and you at fault for sliding raw. And it's hilarious, man. This song is hilarious. It's I give it an okay because this song would try to be serious. Did it would have got it didn't like, but the fact that they were funny about it, I give it an okay. It's hilarious.
Get wise, kid. Open your eyelids. Cause that last abortion, that was my kid. That's right, but that I ain't following. If she get pregnant again, it'll be from swallowing. But once in a while, I dive in it. That car you bought, I'll be driving it. Head while I'm driving it.
Stop calling. On this track right here, a jealous boyfriend who found out his girlfriend was cheating, calls Cameron. And Cameron just pretty much just lays into the dude, being an asshole that he is, and pretty much telling like, yo, yeah, you white, you white up, a no good woman. And you want to get mad and call me about it, you should check your girl, which honestly, I agree with Cameron on this one. You gotta check your girl out here doing wrong. You gotta check her about it. The only time like you really check a man about messing with your girl, cheating on your girl, if it's a dude If it's a dude he stepped on line, he got fouled, he did a foul move like that, like messing with your girl behind your back, then okay, you can go at him about it. But a random dude that your chick smashing, nah, you don't go at the dude, you go at the woman. When I say go at the woman, just call it quits. I don't mean actually put hands on the woman. So I get this one. I'm gonna be an asshole. Get this one good.
Get ready to whip up some savings with the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant.
What you want, huh? Want y'all to get the fuck on my dick right now, you know? Freaky, Jones, say it to the yeah, hey yo, I just wanna come through, ice in the ground. I just want this coke price to go down. I just wanna get a couple months though. My life with these pounds. I just wanna have this orgy and these dice to be found. One drunk when I'm cheaping, one dope for some reason, one hope to
stop coming over, no way they bleeding. I want head rock from each novel. I want to get the Benz at least drop her. Pay a peach cobbler. Want a girl that don't need Prada. She could be a damn Reeboker, long as she free proper. I'm only asking behind me, Channing, Tony Braxton. Come on, but show your homie at.
I just wanna. The track right here, the tracks is pretty much just saying I just want an easy life, man. I don't wanna struggle and just go through, go through it, man. I get this one okay. I like the beat on it though.
Whoa, killer, 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 killer. Break. Dipset, Santana, Freaky, Jim Jones. Yo, the way I've been treated in this industry, not nice. Little faggot motherfucker like you. Tried to get someone to pop my chain. Get robbed or not my game. My nigga hopped out the bed real quick. Caught that thing. Burst the situation. Pop this chain. Be happy when pop his brain. Hey yo, I treat that show money like it's cold money.
Dead or alive, this beat is fire. Kanye West laid out a fire beat. This track right here, basically, Cameron verse talk about how the industry wants you dead alive. He tell an incident where somebody tried to rob him, but he was able to reverse the situation and get out the situation alive. Jim Jones verse he talk about how the drug game the streets want you dead or alive. When it comes to the drug part, when it comes to selling drugs, I get this one a good. That beat is fire though. I love that beat.
I want to welcome you to Extravaganza, something incredible that's about to take place. World renowned, Rockefeller, Harlem. Yeah, niggas, just playing in. I'm back, niggas. Yo, my break of fresh open. I never change, I'm stuck in these ways, night air, sweats and Taurus. But I'ma do it for my enemies. They wanna end my chill, wanna see what that villa be. Now what that sound like, plus they know what a glitch get down like. Turn back from ladders, lace the wheel, pain and feel. Cause you fucking with a nigga that'll jump out. Wave still, while it is way real, yo. Show, smoke in your bitch face, tip of your will, slap.
This right here just pretty much like our Rockefeller cipher right here. Got Memphis Bleak, Benny Siegel on the track, man. They all ripped it, man. I get this one a fire.
What up, boy? Nothing, boy. It's good in the hood. Man, what's poppin', boy? A lot of these cats speaking jacks, boy. My man Smith over here got something on his mind, boy. Smitty. This kid Smitty is acting a little silly right now, boy. He don't understand. This is real in the hood, boy. But he got something on his mind, you know what I'm saying? I try to show a little love to him, boy. You need to understand. I'm trying to let him live, boy. From Bronx out to Boogies to the show to the crib, to the kitchen, cooking those. Kitchen to the car, to the street, looking for hoes, the straight up bag one. From my game when I bring in the wagon, huh? From the wagon garage to the outhouse, kind of room.
Boy. This is just pretty much a track. Pretty much they took that New York lingo. Basically boy, I got this going on, boy, I got that going on, boy, you tripping right now. It's just pretty much that kind of track. It's okay. Track 15. Got the wonder, man. What is all this shit really worth? You know what I mean? Got your hand in the shit, man. I've been on both sides of burglary. Guns out and choked up. Man, this shit'll get you choked up. I done been shot at, got at, backstabbed, coked up, almost doped up, but had no guts. So I pimp all these whole sluts. When they period come and get slow buzz, so what? I got big plans to blow up.
I'ma love this year, but blood ain't here. We were puff grass, plus hash, cut class, the fuck ass. So we had enough cash. Little cats, we were still all dreams. 18 with the 318. That's blood, y'all. He had hot gear, rock cheer. Now that he's not here, I feel that it's not fair. Fuck me.
Tomorrow. This track is just Cameron reminiscent of people that he lost. He wish he was here. I give this one a good. So overall, it's time for my final verdict. Coming Home With Me versus Hustler's Pole. I would say like this is more of, I would say, competitive, because both albums, like I said, Hustle Poem was good, but Come Home With Me, my opinion, this album is great. This is a great album right here. Standout track, being, Dead or Alive, The Rock, Welcome to New York City, Hey My Old Boy, this track just got, I mean, not the track, but this album just got so many hits. So I'm giving the second round to Cameron. And so overall, my final verdict, Cameron versus Jim Jones, I'm giving it to Cameron 2-0. And that's pretty much, my final verdict. That's the end of this live stream. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. And the people who are new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on your social medias. Remember, every season, grind season. Underground takeover, man. Let's get it.